me wine. I say you tanda gidigba on top of the chairman television station, Wazobia Max TV, and this now as it is hot. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7 o'clock going to 8 o'clock. Now we they come out all the action to do when they come out smoke inside Nigeria political boxing ring to discuss them. Monday is the day extra special because we they carry big mass footage, the entire inside studio, to discuss the matter and break them down. Today's show go hot. Me I don't talk too much because now Acid Hot. My name now is Zogo Chokode. Welcome to Acid Hot.
Yes, back for no last time. We don't finally land another fresh week. And of course, in the as we take around here, we searched out different issues that concern you, will concern everybody across the country. And of course, today we will go different because just as my brother Chuku don't talk, we get Obunga guests who will eventually join us. And this person, in fact, that big fish we will describe him as because one thing in land, I also feel Siam. I would always tell us, Nigeria, nobody pass that property. We will collectively join our hands to make sure, say, we carry this country, go for that promised land. My name remains Unkubi, and this is As It Is Hot.
What we go do quickly now to just rush our story sharp because the person will find us come.
Bam.
In our August visitor. You know they work anyhow.
At all.
Now senior man.
Yes.
But because of say it's very important, make it discuss with Nigerian people, now income. So we go just beg una to give us opportunity to rush this hour to read them so that when he come in, go chook mouth inside. The first one got to do with what happened yesterday, January 15, 2023. Every January 15 for inside this country, that they celebrate them as Armed Forces Remembrance Day. Now the day where we say our soldier people them, we don't give their life in sacrifice for this our country. We they carry flower, drop for tomb, with a cut cap, give them, and we they salute them. But as we they celebrate them for their selflessness, you get one thing when we say they break person heart. Widows, who be widow? Widow na person where we say husband don't die. Some of these widows, them then they come out there, they cry. Their ringtone don't change. They say, Iyeme, oh Iyeme, Iyeme, oh Iyeme. In this life, you reap what you sow. They say for this life, waiting them sow, waiting them wear, waiting them measure, they never reap anyone. Say their husbands won't be falling soldiers. The benefits what they're supposed to collect, they never collect them. They say as far as they are concerned, January 15 just be normal day for calendar, where people go just go drop flower because the action to you support the families of those who will be fallen soldiers is not the show at all. On top of Acid Hot today, we go discuss this matter. Why EP say this matter they happen? And what we do to use the ensure say this our security people them we show them respect. Now our first story on top of Acid Hot.
And from that first story, we enter into this next one. This one there, it is very, very worrisome. It is disturbing. As Lagos State police said, Kolobi and one particular parent, a man and woman, on to say the way they take beat their children, if you see the images of this thing from the footage, you know, if you make them very glaring. But from the footage that they see, now we see all these children, these two children, them batter them, beat them like say they be slave. And it can't just so disturb me. Also, the report where we say now the neighbors around that particular community even carry the matter, go report to police. As the police come say they can't arrest this husband and wife, and they can't say waiting happen, waiting these two children do now when I take batter them and beat them like this. They can't talk say the mama of the children can't talk say look, soon we see they beat them say now I want to say the children them they on top of Okada, and the Okada can't they move, they can't fall from Okada. Now it can't cause all that wound where they carry for bow. I can't want to say hey how I wouldn't go plenty rich like that. Of course, now this happened for Egbeda, and of course, the spokesperson of the police, Benjamin Hunde, you don't talk, say, look, this matter, and they go let her go. Then they can't answer their mama name when that time reach. So they talk now, then they for police custody, and then they answer their mama name as they speak. Now, second story. Now be that.
For this, our third story, and waiting go for measure of what we go discuss for inside the Bodo Nigeria today. Everybody, they look one date for inside this country. February 25.
Damn.
That February 25 date, now the date we will go do presidential and national assembly elections. Some people go look say, national assembly elections. And the reason is because of say, it just be like say now only presidential election. Now they do for inside this country. Now only presidential election. Now they do for inside this country. But the truth be say, as we they vote for who go be president of Nigeria, February 25th, we go also vote for those who will become our legislators for inside National Assembly, when go represent us and do the important things to move this our country, go the permanent site. As it is like this now, from 18 people, now we go vote for who go be president of our great country, Nigeria. And those who go there, the House of Representatives, that's the smaller, younger brother of those who they make law for this country, and those who go there, the Senate, there plenty where. Today we go find out what will be the character of the people who are supposed to go there. Now people will be saying when AC blow them small, they will start to sleep. Now people will be say, you know, now only every 4 years now we dey see them. Now the question we'll go ask, and we get to Bunga visitor when we say, Ingo answer that question where based on us. Now our third story now be that.
And from this third story, make we enter into this one because this one concerns you as well. It concerns me, and the NBA, that is the Nigeria Bar Association. They don't come and talk. Say the president come and talk. Say look, say they need to speed up on the particular thing we get to do with looking into the constitution because as election they come, say make also they look and sure say they look. The constitution to make sure say the constitution will they practice now they go feel at least ensure say it's strong it can't get well because of course that constitution they define the strength of every country because they talk say make of course lawyers make them make sure say they do the needful to push for this particular demand to ensure say our constitution it can't get well just like it can't get for other countries so I will know say yes true and we will talk for this country now to they practice now our first story. Now be that.
We keep to the 7 minutes.
Bam.
We dey always keep.
Bam.
If to say those when the governments they keep to the things when they tell us.
Tell them.
We for don't get problem now.
Oh.
So when we enter break now, when we enter break, come back now. Say our own get visitor. He go sit down for our middle. On top of us in the hot, you go need bulletproof. Because we go ask you, we know, you know, say, Unkubi, you know now. We know they look person face so since 2014. We know they fear anybody.
At all.
You know, say President Buhari too, they watch this show now.
No, look, man, at all, then they fear.
Don't wear your glass. Your face already, they fear people.
No, what that's supposed to mean? That is an
when
insult.
we go this break, come and walk on. Your face, they fear people. Normally, you can't come on glass. You can't be like Eric, you know. Wear your glass. When we go this break, come back. Wear your glass. I bet, make them children bring face mask for you. When we go this break, come back.
You have to the government something down here. They will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back.
If you don't do your permanent voters card PVC, you first go collect your own from the nearest local government where they near you, where you register. Or your carry waka they go now, sharp. As the closing days to collect na 29th January 2023. This message now from your Ogbonke TV station, wazobiamax TV.
You know, my best conversations are the ones that are the warmest.
It's nothing but God. Like, what if you never get to blow? Like, what if you never make it in?
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter, give us.
You sef, go chook mouth, talk your own. For
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. on Wazobia Max Abuja on UHF 25.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
but on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
On top the matter as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on and enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter, give us.
You sef, go chook mouth, talk your own. For
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. on Wazobia Max Abuja on UHF 25.
Every day.
Hello and welcome to the show. Now, better talk with this. Let me just buy a helicopter. They'll be shouting, helicopter, helicopter. Was saying I am married to Jesus and I leave you alone.
Now, what make you see plenty women outside will be say they don't get home training.
Now, better women did this show. If you educate a woman, you're educating the nation. And for other people, this life is very hard. Don't be the source of another person's problem.
Find love first, leave society, because at the end of the day, now society go still bash you if you stay inside marriage where they beat you.
Events happen. Hello, daddy.
Even me, I say, which kind of problematic family be this?
So don't miss us too much, because before you blink like this, we are back for you.
Better Talk, showing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on top of Wazobia Max TV.
Hello and welcome to the show. Now, better talk with this. Let me just buy a helicopter. They'll be shouting, helicopter, helicopter. Was saying I am married to Jesus and I leave you alone.
make you see plenty women outside.
Go back to sleep. Center will talk about that. Just like the government, some people don't hear. They will seal up their ear. When they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
Welcome back to Aside Hot. Inside studio. We've been telling her for the beginning, say we get Ogbonge visitor when go join us to chook mouth inside our discussion. This our visitor that person will be say, you know they waka anyhow.
At all.
You know they, and if you waka, they must kill goats. But unfortunately, we not feel the goats will be later. On the show today, we go discuss issue where we say they affect the average Nigerian, especially as it concern those where we say, Oyibo, they call them lawmakers inside this country. They make law. Remember, say we tell you say for this country, just be like saying only president. Everybody they talk about. Oh, president. That same day when they go do election for who go be president, they go also do election for those where we say go dey National Assembly. Now those people they make laws for this country. All the laws we need for this country to make our country go the permanent site. Now them they make them. And we get one of them when we say in the area, he still won't go again. But some of the issues we go discuss now issue where we say we go ask him. This thing when they happen, wetin una do, how una dey do am, and which kind of people we need for inside our National Assembly. Make we welcome Ibrahim Babajide Obanikoro. Welcome to Aside Hot.
My brothers, thank you.
This one where your voice they come down and say you will be stranger. You don't come this show.
I don't forget seeing broken we were supposed to stop. So I don't forget. No vex.
You don't come this show before, so
I'm regular customer.
all of us, yeah, you be regular customer. We dey together.
Yes.
No waste time. We could just go straight into our conversation. But we go start first with the stories when we say we share. We go just take them small before we chook mouth on top of the main one. The first story get to do with January 15th. People they talk say, oh, Armed Forces Remembrance Day. Our soldier people them don't try, but their wives then they complain. Many people don't complain about this country, Nigeria. Say, it be like say, we they get plenty talk, we they get plenty action. We they get plenty talk, but the action, the thing no they follow. How soldier when we say don't sacrifice himself for our country, in wife go they complain, say the things when we say they're supposed to collect, they never collect them. Because they be like say January 15th are just normal date where we go do drop flower, snap picture, but the very essence they lost on us. What did government fee do to say you na lawman to institutionalize this thing so that January 15th go be there when we say even those when they army go they look say yes, our fallen brothers they respect them and their family no go they suffer.
Make I quickly first of all add small to the thing where we talk. No be only women. Men will be say their wife be army too. They this kind of situation. So now both sides, no be only women. But for my own way, be say I know say that they pay them small. But we no be all of them at the same time. But I know say that they pay them small because if you look their budget, the day inside say widow when your husband or wife don't die for army, then they give them something. It's day inside the budget where they always see. So I know say that one day, but no be all of them they get them at the same time. You get a waiting list. You get process. So it depends on where they are at the time. Maybe say that they approve them, maybe they never approve them, and then I know say if they come finally approve them.
Everybody go collect.
No be say everybody go collect. Say today they approve Mrs. Doe old. Mrs. Doe go get all the arrears where she don't where they owe she go get them. Then she will continue to get every month. But to start to the get, if it takes more.
It takes more time. It's good that you don't explain this thing now because it can't be like say we wicked for this our country. But it go good make we also tell those where they do the thing say Mrs. Doe, Mrs. Biliki, Mr. John, make una do the thing, make the thing fast so that they're going to collect them because it's not easy. We don't address that first story like that.
Okay, from that first story, make we enter into this next one. And this one, of course, as I talk, it is very, very disturbing. And it gets to do with a parent that the papa and mama will look their two children, the way they take beat them from the footage. Now we'll see the pictures, how they take brutalize. We can use that word brutalize these children there. When they eventually ask, the mama talk, say the children fall from Okada and all that. And looking at this particular thing, of course, we know, say, when it comes to our constitution, children, they get fundamental rights. Constitution, also, they back and up, say, any children will go through some kind of assault, brutal assault and all that, say, see their right to. I will not say some of these children don't even get mad to even talk. And that is where the constitution now play out. And we don't see a lot of parents over time, guardians, people who don't even relate to the children, they brutalize children and they go walk out free. Looking at the constitution we will get now, how effective will we just ensure say we push this constitution so that if this kind of things they happen, at least parents go they see they learn from them. By the time they implement proper punishment to whoever we do the badness.
For this one, I know say one of my colleagues for this night assembly, I know say him bring one bill where he won't move, say Child Act protection. So, but he don't move him. He never pass. He still the
that same stage.
First reading. The first reading. So, but I never took eye into RAM to see waiting different from what we already have. But I know say for the one we have, every child get right. Just as if you go anywhere abroad, if you don't treat your pikin well, they go collect the pikin from you. We don't get that one here, but I think say make we look into them where we say if mama and papa no
do their play,
do their right, we don't do their role as parents, we they don't take care of their children, we they commode the children for their hand. That used to say they don't deserve to have children because we all of us now we all know say our children be our future. Tomorrow now when we don't grow old, when we know if you work out, and then go they take care of us. So if you don't take care of them now, how them go take care of you for future. So those parents we know they take care of their pikin. I think we go. I mean, say as you talk am now, I don't. You don't put no time. I will go look for that tomorrow. I will go look for that bill. I go see if it dey inside. See they put that kind measures there. Say if you know they
take care of your pikin,
they go collect out from
our people waiting for
this picture where I see,
our people waiting for us. Una don't see am say as we dey like this now. We don't give honorable assignment. Although he take him upon himself for saying go check out. Honorable, I won't ask you. It be like say for this country we get law. I never hear say doctor say it's law. We get law for this country and it shows say una they really work. But it be like say the implementation now it be the problem. And you know say that they talk say executive, legislature, judiciary. Una suppose they work hand in hand.
Yes.
It be like say una no they do supporting strike at all. One they strike go here, this one they strike go here, and if they strike, we don't go to see results. Why it be say we will get law in the first place when they talk say children una supposed to send them go school, una supposed to take care of them. But what will they see on ground? No be so it's supposed to be. And those when they implement the law be like say the law dead there, but we will not get the time. What will they do to use the ensure say those when they implement the law they do am?
No, you see, go if you use one case, you judge everything. By and large, if you look, mama and papa will they take care of their children, and mama and papa will not take care of their children. If you compare, you go see, say mama and papa will they take care of their children. Pass mama and papa will not they take care of their children. So it no mean say executive know they work, and it no mean say we will they oversee them. We know they do our work too. So people will they take care of them picking past people will know they take care of their picking.
No less as stubborn. I go still ask another question. Now the reason why they ask this question not be because of say I just want to know what thing that they do. The truth be say like you talk. Now these children go take care of us for future. And the reason why I talk this thing is because say I don't look our country. We don't see say those when they're vulnerable, women and children. It just be like say the way when the country they because of say everybody just they face their business. People not really care. Take for example, we get nearly 20 million children when they out of school for inside this country. This will not be about papa or mama. And I believe say government they get policy, for example, child rights, education, and the likes. But it be like say for this country, the thing would they consider as priority, not be waiting they serious. I think count on if I count these two hands like this, I think count the African countries where we say their population reach 20 million. But we get 20 million children when we say they're supposed day school, when they know day school. I know say like you talk, una they do una thing, the law they did there. But this thing they worrisome. Because if as we continue like this now, we can't grow up. We get 20 million people where we say they don't go school, they don't learn handwork. Let me say the future of the country and the law where una they make to make this country balance. The thing, they can't spoil them.
Well, it depends. I know say at some point where we go reach where no how we be say we no go get pikin we go school. Okay. At every given time we go to get pikin where they go school. So the thing we supposed to do now say to reduce the amount of pikin we know they go school.
True.
And we as parents now we supposed to educate ourselves. Say make we do family planning. Okay. If you know say you know if you send your pikin go school, or if now only 2 or 3 pikin if you send those school. put on like that. No need to you
go born the children where you fit take care of.
Exactly, like they do in China. In China, now only one. If you want born, na China be Japan.
No, na China.
Na China. You go born one. If you want born another one, you go apply. Say I want born another pikin, just to control day. So if na that kind of thing we say go adopt, we be say to control the amount of children we know they school. But government they try to say because some of the public schools them free. Then some of them the money where you take enter next to money. So except say person no dey responsible, now you no go fit pay that kind of money. So but if people where they responsible, where they work small, at least if na 1,000 naira they make in a day, if you save it, you go still pay your pikin school fees. I don't say it's no easy like that, but at least you do life is about planning. You go plan and small.
Very true.
You say, okay, this is the income where I get. This school now how much you go pay here, this one how much you go pay. Make I go here because now this one my power. Now so that is collective. All of us go to educate ourselves because government the educators say make we do family planning.
Very true.
As a matter of they do it. So now we go educate ourselves. Say okay, as a people, make we do I don't say the thing they sweet, but the idea we exactly. Put behind them.
They're very important. Make they use the sense. No, our people went there for house and we know say we go soon open our phone lines. Make una call also. And that major Tory when we supposed to chook mouth inside get to do with the kind of people when supposed they our National Assembly. Who be the people when supposed they represent us for there? What is supposed to be their quality and their character and what we supposed they look out for? Remember, I say we talk about. Not be only president we they vote for. Some people might not say that day. You go vote for National Assembly and these lawmakers, they're very important because now then they make law for this country. But we'll just spend like maybe 60 seconds on this particular matter, they enter the main one. The president of Nigerian Bar Association don't come out to the talk, say, in the call on all the lawyers and even when they make law for this country, say anything we have to do to use, amend our constitution. I know say we don't start that process and the work they ongoing, no lie. But the thing not really easy. But again, one thing when he talk about, we can make plenty people here stand up. He talk about independent candidacy. He say, this one where they say, some people, they get the capacity. People like them. They don't even do, whether a landlord-tenant association, they don't make impact. But because of say they know they a particular political party or one big political party, or even the ones who they start a political party, one person go to say, no, it's not your turn. You cannot go. They'll come support another person. And because of they will not get independent candidacy, they hard for those people to aspire to public office and serve their people. If follow for what they think for this amendment.
Public independent candidates, you get your own advantage, you get your own disadvantage. If you say you want independent candidate, you would get situation where we say you will get so many independent candidates. 100 people will say
they want to become president. So that means the voters, the ballot paper will be like toilet roll.
So where you want to start from? You understand? Because some people where you go no say they don't get business. Even as we get party system self, where we say you suppose you go see some people who don't get business, say they want to run for president. They see they took care inside. So if you now say you want independent candidate, you go just miss the message. You will not be able to control it. So it is better and realistically. With experience, it is very difficult to win the election without a structure.
Yes.
So you need a structure. As an independent candidate, how do you want to fund your campaign?
If people want to contribute for you, and you want to start for small level, like maybe councillor or local government chairman.
God bless you. Even at that councillor self, you go see say no be small leg.
No, not.
It's not easy. You a dependent candidate. You now want to run against people that are already with the established
parties.
Unless if person will be saying money don't long reach from here, reach all over the
Elon Musk money.
We can't just say okay, this small councillor or this chairman area, we will use money scatter up. That one is see if you do or that one. But if you don't reach governor, rep, senate, and president. Go hard, small. Go hard, go not even small.
You know, go hard. You know, go easy.
And then, like I said, for management purposes, and you know how we be for Nigeria now. Any small opportunity like
everybody
this, we always abuse them. So if you give room for independent, tomorrow we feel
if we reach that level,
mature politically tomorrow. But today, if you say independent candidates, even this House of Rep, who will they do? Say, you go just see everybody who will just do
So they won't become
independent candidates. So for now, until we are mature enough, let's put that aside.
Okay, no problem. Now we don't enter the main one. Now here now you go be like say wrestling one start. We know say we get three arms. No, you they always ready now. We get three arms or organs of government: executive, legislature, and judiciary. Make we not lie. I know say you two go down here now. Some Nigerians, their body they pepper them because they believe say their representatives not they really represent them. Now you can't even make some people they will talk executives, legislators.
I never heard that one before.
I know you know. I know people no go one hear that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But this thing now, like maybe some people they feel like say at least you now people when they just go look say their own representative then they see what thing they do. So I'm going to look say not be your mate be
This
Igbo.
person.
When they do the thing when you what thing you they do. It can't be like say some of them they use their own bad thing they spoil
Other
the
people.
good way other people they do. And when they hear things like constituency project this that people go they feel like say why for some other places will they see the work of our representatives, but for our own, we know they see. Make I ask you, if Nigerians, they go out on February 25th, what is supposed to be their mind as if they consign those with the National Assembly, more leave president now, National Assembly, what will be the things where they're supposed to think about to vote for anybody?
Well, for me, Sha, as person we don't get small experience and person we don't see everything from both sides of the aisle. I go to tell constituents say you are better off to maintain the person where they represent you because for legislative arm of government, the longer you are there, the better for the constituency because the longer you are there, the more you become institution for the place. So we be say everybody go they look you. We be say plenty things go there you go don't understand. All the agencies you go don't get plenty IOU. All the ministries you go don't get plenty IOU. So as you are there, everybody don't sabi you, everybody don't know you. If then they share anything for National Assembly, they go know say this one one Babani. Let's give him his own entitlement. So I would just advise constituents say it is better to keep your current members, so that they can serve you longer. And if you look at, if you check out where if you go any mature democracy for abroad, you go see they are member of parliament and congressmen and women, then they always stay lifetime because that is when you will be able to reach everywhere properly.
But based on this we just asked now, because it just like say some people go look at from a different viewpoint. Say, okay, the longer you stay, of course, not just individuals' opinion. I won't believe in individuals' opinion. Say they like some people go classify, say, now your papa's seat have been in an inheritance and all that. But looking at it, if for instance you say the longer you stay in a particular position, the better for the community, and you can't see somebody will say maybe he come this first time, he serve well, he do the needful. Maybe the second time when they come as either National Assembly, they can't do well. He go still encourage such person to say make it still continue based on that same relationship. Say the longer
You see, make I use myself as an example.
Okay.
I just come first time.
Yes.
I do things where some first timers no do. I do things where even some second timers no do.
Okay.
Because the scenario favor me. Speaker come from my place. Me and speaker be brother 5 and 6. So, he do me 1 or 2 favors where I do all these things where I facilitate. And I use the name self, talk to some people, say, now speaker say, may I come? They will come call him. I don't need to talk to them. Once he hear my name, say, Mr. Speaker said, Koro say, you say, he go say, yes, now me talk him because me and him, we get that kind of relationship. So, it worked for me. And then I can't get one colleague too from the East. The last time, now the guy. The thing where me I enjoy, he enjoy him.
Okay.
But this time now, he no be my speaker guy. So he's not enjoying those perks anymore. Okay. So that kind of situation, you go blame him. You can't don't mean say you know be good legislator. No mean say you know won't perform. But the politics we dey inside the house, just know favor him. All these things when I don't go know. The things where we will face inside. But like I said, with the experience where they gather, every day where they learn, where they see for the house, it does not meet ordinary eyes. You know, not be everybody you go they sit down to they can't explain, say like this and like that.
But sorry, I still want breathe in. I want enter.
But uncle, before you breathe in, more breathe out.
More breathe out.
Enter inside break.
Okay, just more breathe out. So once we enter, we'll breathe into the question.
As they also make you don't forget.
Will they come? Me I know change the die. We'll talk about that. Just like say the government some people down here, they will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
If you don't do your permanent voters card PVC, you fit go collect your own from the nearest local governments where they near you, yeah, you register, or your carry waka they go now sharp sharp. As the closing days to collect na 29th January 2023. This message now from your Ogbonke TV station, Wazobia Max TV.
Mr. Demola, you are a disgrace and you have disappointed me. You are fired from this organization.
Sir, I am sorry, sir. Please have mercy on me, sir.
There is a limit to what man can do to survive the plans of the enemy. I will think about it. It's a matter of life or death. A dying man will readily accept any available help.
Heavenly Father, grant him understanding. Minister to your son, God. I pray that you come down into the midst of your people.
Another thing you need to say, then, can I be excused, please?
You are stupid. Next time, you learn to respect your father. Since you don't have anything to offer him inside this house, and you are not there for him the way you used to, it feels you can't have anything special to offer him on the pulpit.
The Stormy Sea, showing Mondays to Fridays, 9 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Just like say the government some people down here, they will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep. Yes, sir, welcome back. The program still remains as it is hot, and make it for no loss. Our Gonga guest, that is Oga Ibrahim Obaniko, still there for studio, and of course in House of Rep member, and they represent Etiosa Federal Constituency. And of course, we don't give them one or two questions, see they fire and with the questions. And before we go that particular break, I want to try one question, what I want to try now. Of course, we could pick them up from there. So, Honorable, stop moving on. You talked about something we get to do with having an advantage because of, say, the speaker comes from, of course, the state where you come from as well. So, it bring me to the question, we say, is it that there's no fair equality, or let me just use the word equality among representative? Is it that when a particular money come, that they go share them the way they supposed to share them to, this is so that everyone will take their own money, go do what they go do. Honorable pass honorable.
Money no they come. I don't know this money with the one.
No, now because all this like federal constituency, all this federal project, constituency.
There's no constituency project. Now zonal intervention with the column. So as he be so be like say for now, Lagos and Kano. Now the two states get 24 members. The rest
because of population size.
The rest then get less than that. Now all of us now from one basket we pick from. So you go see situation whereby me where I come from Lagos. Excuse me, my zonal intervention go be less than 50 million. You go see people who come from Ogun State, where their own zonal intervention go be like 150 million. People from Bayelsa, we even get maybe 6 or 9 reps and then get. Their own intervention is like 200 million. So you can see that we're all House of Rep members, but our zonal intervention
will not be the same.
Not be the same. So that's exactly how it is. You know, they have more to put in the budget than we do. But by and large, we reach out more because we're 24 in number. You know, the area we cover spans more than the area they cover. So your performance in the House, whatever it is that comes in terms of project, is statutory.
Okay.
Where it now starts being different is between the principal officers and we, the floor members. And then when you start having differences is between when the You know, we have grade A committees, we have grade B committees, and grade C committees. So if you're a chairman of a grade A committee, and I be saying, now you be those committee where you feel get correct empowerment for your people. If you bring correct projects, come your place. So you'll be chairman committee for works now. If you get plenty projects from Ministry of Works, come your place. If you get plenty projects from any agency under works, come your place. So as the chairman of that committee. So now those kind advantages.
Now they get. So for example now, person with my friend where they talk now for 8 years, for 8th assembly, he be chairman of a grade A committee. But now for 9th assembly, he no be chairman of any committee because he be opposition. And you know if you take him away, that's how it is all over the world. It is the party where they in charge. They always control. It's part of the politics of the game. So no be say that they treat person fairly or unfairly. It's just how it is naturally.
But I go advise this because the first say they only throw this talk. I beg if you just further raise that your cap up, so make people know who they talk.
Make them see your face.
Make them see your face. Make them make na say at least on a representative.
Exactly. And now in the screen like that. When we are gathered with mustard cap, they talk. Now see say in they doing hand like this. If they make all the points, we know it's them again. Every video where you go see, if they talk. I want to ask you. It be like say some people, as you don't explain this thing now, people I don't declare say okay, grade A committee. If you are a speaker, you get where you go come from. It can't be like say some people because of they know the grade A committee.
They see them at all.
Their own to go there, go they sleep.
Go they sleep.
No, nobody they sleep.
Honorable. Off your mic. Off your mic. When you go there watch for TV, she can say that they close eyes.
I think they go sit and doctor that one too.
If she, well, all of us will be human beings now.
Okay, but now their office now their work. Like for example, me and my brother Unkubi now, we be human being. But once we come here 7 to 8, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, our eye must be open because now waiting our guy the
TV on they look now. This one is different. When you are in the house, it's different. You know we will be politicians. If you don't do meeting from night to reach morning,
but you go do meeting, can't leave your office. And small AC come blow you, come begin that AC when they had the AC. How many horsepower?
I don't know, that's centrally see it. But it's
code
like I said, we be politicians.
Okay.
So as we did now, as we do everything for our people, not be because we be Father Christmas, now because we also want to return as a member. So now you will make sure say everything your people because you want to make your return easy. So if person they sleep for screen, I'm not holding brief for them because I hardly sleep. But once in a while, if I say the thing, I just stand up, excuse myself, go work out small, then come back and sit down. But no be all of us they reason like that.
It shows that you as a young man, your body still. So, but some people they know.
If you see person with the sleep, no be say because he know they active or he knows sabi the work. Now only know the thing where they do.
When they do
it's not.
And that chair too, that green chamber, the chair be like say, they enter.
It's day easy. We just say if we watch ball, man, they play. Why Rashford they play like this now? Wait till do Rashford. Oh, which kind of coach is this? It's day easy. We just.
Now true, but the other thing when they make people they look that in and say, now you present yourself. That Rashford now when they do now. We know how much Rashford they collect.
Yes.
And this is they make some Nigerians they para say, everything will concern your life, the motto, the security, the this, that because say you the represent us, and now why you enjoy them? Why you can't go there? You can't walk, can't begin sleep.
Another misconception be that.
Okay.
When I go think say once person don't enter green chamber, he don't hammer.
So wait, you know the hammer.
But
as I enter now, you see police with me.
No, it does. It does not really matter.
Police don't enter with me. Now only me come. The motorway they say they give us. Now they collect move them from our allowance every month. So it's not if you don't reach there, don't mean say you don't have my house. Say you don't reach.
But una the fresh. When una reach there, una the fresh.
Fresh.
If they show for una body, say una the fresh.
These clothes right the way. See as they big for my body.
Now to you they work, sir. Our people when they for house, we go open our telephone lines, make una call and ask una question. This our honorable here, now the person where they represent Etiosa Federal Constituency. He don't come as he ought before. Not be now our friend. He don't come here. He don't answer questions. He not be stranger. And so if you dey live for Etiosa, you go good. We dey receive calls from all over Nigeria. But if you dey live for Etiosa, call us. And from all the things where you don't talk now, they very sure say you where they live for Kano, Plateau, different parts of Nigeria, you go dey look say, oh, so now like this honorable they do. So when next our honorable come, we go know the kind of questions when we go ask them. Because this honorable don't open our eyes to so many of the things where we say they happen for inside there. If we not ask you this question, it no go good. Because plenty of people been talk and say, more ask this question. Some people, when they talk about the legislative arm of government, you get one term when they use that they talk rubber stamp. Rubber stamp. That one means say, una they agree, una be like
collectively.
Una be like village get for village. Where we say once a year, everybody look back, everybody they call them, everybody come. Say una they always they agree to anything. Some people when they talk say this agreement now follow for why this is say when would they talk for this Nigeria now? When anything when they come, approve. So una don't even they look out for one say no, let's take it easy. What do you go talk about that one?
Well, the relationship between executive and legislative arm of government, we say we war
and Jojo. Okay.
We disagree
to agree. Okay.
So it's no be say rubber stamp. At the end of the day, we dey inside government to make sure say we do it.
Work together. No best. We did this show to take us to. Boss said they call us from the Federal Capital Territory. Boss said welcome to Aside Hot. Hey, boss, no best. I beg if you want call us, reduce the volume of your television or come up for where your television. They will know say plenty people neighbors they watch.
Exactly.
Allow them watch. May you come so that we go hear you and the full Nigeria go hear you.
So as I dey talk, say we war, we judge, we disagree to agree. If they bring anything come, we go collect them, send them to committee. Committee go look them, check them, say no, say yes. Come bring and come back to the house. Say, this is where they bring come. This is a revised one where we for house fee say it is correct. Then as a house, we can't look at. We can't say yay, nay. If we say yay, we'll take it back to them. So them to go and check and say, okay, this one I don't bring. Okay, bring it back before we approve it. No be say they just bring them, we'll collect them, approve, take back. No, there's a lot where they happen behind the scene. We on know they see outside.
We got another person with our telephone line all the way from Rivers State. Welcome to us the Hot. Hello, Promise.
Yes, good evening.
Yes, talk to us, Promise, to hear you.
Yes, so my special greeting to the honorable member right there for the studio.
Thank you, Mr. Promise.
Yes, so welcome, happy New Year.
I wish you the same.
Yes, so my own question, you say, not the same, maybe person go to the green chamber or the blue chamber or red chamber. Don't make them. But my question now, if on they see all those bogus salary we on they see there, what thing they try on already say on a see they want relation. Like some persons don't do there for years. So if they make around this there, why on a no step back? Make it be say people will never test, still go test for that place. Now that's my own question. Thank you.
Promise, thank you very much. But if you listen to the show from the beginning, yes. You go see say our honorable don't answer them and they give example for different parts of Nigeria. Make we no go back. Boss said they call us from Abuja. Boss said welcome to Aside Hot.
Chukudi, well done.
Agree to you, boss.
Ukubi, how you doing?
Agree to Jare, boss.
Well, our visitor, welcome.
Yeah, well done.
I say, what I want to ask now, be say, why this person will go National Assembly before? He no work. He go still want to go back there. Not fully well. Say the first one where he go, we never satisfy. We never know the work where he work. See for Abuja here now, if you see bad road inside this FCT, you no go believe your eyes. When are the past? I'm going to say, local government people know they here. Most of the federal government, everything, road spoil, light, everything that was saying federal government. So the matter be say the work because people will not sleep again because of bad roads. Please.
All right, boss. Thank you very much for your question. We get another person on top of our telephone line. Ismaila, welcome to Aside Hot from Lagos.
Ismaila, you there?
Yes, Ismaila is here.
Now talk to us. We hear you.
Okay, my name is Aminu Ismaila, as I told you. I'm calling from Ikoyi, Lagos, in fact. So, yes, I want to appreciate our honorable.
Thank you.
Ibrahim Babajide Obanikuru Party. But he was in our barrack for campaign. I'm very sure he knew Parliament for this barrack. He was there like twice. He made some promises, which is self-speaking, he didn't fulfill those promises. Just like his counterpart, that is the Lagos State Ishau. I know his name Ishau very well. I just want to ask him, why is it that he came, he made promises and he didn't fulfill all this while?
Okay, Ismaila, what do you go do? Just tell us some of these promises so that we go know where to start from.
Yes. One, he promised to establish a borehole.
To establish waiting?
Borehole,
okay.
Yes. So also under the bridge, he promised to do acquisition skills.
Acquisition
skill program. Hello?
They hear you.
Hey, Ismail, I be like saying a network, but maybe we just hold those two where you talk.
Two, yes.
He says skill acquisition and borehole.
God bless you, Ismaila. Make I first touch base with that anti-boss we call. Say, first, as a legislator, our duty no be to build road. That is as local government, state, and federal government. Even those who say they get their own jurisdiction. We be say this
federal
road
roads
na local government, this road na state, that road na federal. So if your representative no fee do road, you know they in part of your responsibility. You don't even get budget to say you won't do road. So and that does not mean say they fight for you to
lobby.
do your lobby. Because like I always tell my constituency, say for every lobbying you are making, you are lobbying against 36 people. Because in each committee you have 36 persons, one person representing the state. So in a minimum of 36 people in a committee that you are lobbying with, and then by and large 360 members that are in the National Assembly. So it no be small joke at all, and no be one man show. It's a collective effort. You go need at least 36 people to back you up to get one project come your place. Then to my brother from Falomo, I don't remember say I promised say I go do borehole, but skill acquisition. I know people from Falomo who don't benefit from the skill acquisition we don't do. I have at least three people, Emma, Moreba, Ugochukwu, and Emeka, that I have employed today through my intervention. And there is a transformer that I facilitated to Falomo. It was part of the promises that I made in 2019 that if I get the opportunity to bring transformer come Falomo, I will bring them. And we did that last year. So for Falomo barracks, I try my best. And then if you now cross to the other side, go Giwa, you get one person who will help try put for DSS, and we still did the matter. So for that area, I don't try small. But what you go try to understand, you see, I don't know if you do everything all at once. Now turn by turn Nigeria limited.
Very
so
true.
now the small way I don't do for Falomo area be that.
Honorable Ibrahim Babajide Obani Corona, the person where they wear the jersey to represent Etiosa Federal Constituency. Now you get this handshake. You do well. This your hand strong, Honorable.
That's not really shake now,
Honorable, your hand strong. Your hand strong, go. It really shows that the work. No, the thing is strong. Our people wait for us. They talk. I'm saying Nigeria and our country, go spoil. Make we join our hand together to move this our country go the permanent site. Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 7 go reach 8 o'clock. Now when they come here, Monday is the day special because people when sabi when they high up there. Now would they bring come to answer question. As he say, Honorable, yeah, I'm no day mouth. As we ask him the question, he answer him. If you they go out on 25th of February, no say those who they make law for this country, they're very, very important. Do the right thing and vote right. Until we come back again on Wednesday, where we go discuss some kind of human angle stories where they touch us as human beings. Una bye. May I shake this your hand again? This one handshake.
No, I know the shake. Don't always shake me.